Big Z Reviews. Troppo is a new mystery series that just released, I think, as part of the name change for IMDb TV into now calling itself Freevee. And it is an excellent show. It's one of the better new shows I've seen in a while. I honestly loved it.
I'm trying to find my husband.
You are a private investigator, is that correct?
Who are you?
Me and you, boss, if you play your cards right.
What the hell do you want?
You're a cop. I need a consultant.
My professional opinion is you don't exactly look like a professional.
You have a motive?
Two men end up in the belly of a croc. That felt right to you?
So Troppo is set in Australia and is created by Yolanda Ramke, and it mainly stars Thomas Jane and Nicole Shamon. And they're two people that are kind of down on their luck. They, the one, Thomas Jane, he is as Tom Concaffey. He was a cop, but then he was a disgraced cop because he was accused and arrested for assaulting a child, essentially, sexual assault, pedophile sort of stuff. And he said he never did it, but he was the only thing he took her home, when he saw she was standing on the side of the road and there was a storm, and took her home. And then they didn't have anyone else to blame, so the cops decided to go after him because he was ruffling feathers with other stuff. And then Nicole Shamon as Amanda, it was another person that, as 16-year-old, she was arrested for murdering a girl, stabbing her 20 times in the back. And that she is now, has served her time and is now going back to the town where everyone hates her and don't want to see her. And she's shaved her head, and she's become a tattoo artist and does tattoo herself all up. But then she's starting out a detective agency, and most of it is she's just been looking for lost pets and stuff. But then this rich Asian family, the wife, the husband disappears, and they think that the cops aren't helping them at all, and then she's not sure about this woman being a detective, so she says, I also have a partner as a former cop, Thomas Jane. That kind of ropes him into it, and they become it's kind of this odd team detective agency, the Private Eyes. And I love the chemistry between them because they are kind of they're both kind of been wronged, and I mean they have the stuff about their cases that they maybe if things are not how they seem, but then there's also the actual mystery they have to find with this person that he was involved with this company that's doing this new environmental stuff that's doing not mining or something. There's some shady stuff they're doing, but then there's also the other stuff where there's this guy that killed himself by jumping into the rivers and for a crocodile to eat him. So there's a lot of stuff going on. And that's kind of Troppo. Apparently is a term for when people go crazy from the tropical heat. And there's so much interesting stuff going on here. But there's also there's the main detective in this town is David Lyons, and he hates Amanda, and he doesn't like this other cop too. So there's this constant drama with them, and because they're actually figuring out stuff, and he's not figuring out stuff. Because of course the husband is not just missing; he's dead, and is also related to that. Maybe he might have also been eaten by a crocodile. So there's a lot of interesting stuff going on. It's also there's a lot of great cinematography for in between for B-roll for in between scenes. There's footage of crocs out in the water. So it's always big a threat to them, you know, about don't go in the water, but then sometimes you do have to go in the water, you know. So there's a lot of really great stuff here. Like, I especially love the acting, like, you know, and the story writing, and it's very, like, the actual mystery, like, I'm not, no spoilers, but, like, it doesn't go where I expect. Like, I didn't guess what happened. And I love, too, that they have, like, it's a multi-leveled mystery, because they kind of tackle, you know, Amanda's mystery for, you know, what happened, like, why she stabbed this other girl to death, and, you know, what happened that night. And it's also what's really interesting is because they don't kind of solve what happened with Thomas Jane's mystery, because, like, you know, if he didn't do it, you know, there's someone out there that assaulted this kid and put the blame on him. So I think that this is definitely for a season 2. I think they're gonna do a season 2. Like, he could definitely have another case, and then, like, an additional case there where he has to clear his own name. And I kind of love this multi-level storytelling. Like, it's really enthralling and really interesting, that I had to stop myself at, like, 2 episodes a night. But it's really good. I think, like, it's Freevee. I know I watched it through free, like, on Amazon Prime, but I think they might have their own app. I'm not sure, but I mean, it's free, just with limited ads. So if you're a fan of mysteries and crime dramas and procedurals, and, like, I would highly recommend Troppo. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really hope they do a second season. I hope it's just as good, because I absolutely loved it. Yeah, I would definitely recommend checking it out. If I give, like, I honestly, I can give it, like, a 10 out of 10. Like, I wouldn't really change anything about it. I loved everything it gave me, you know. I would highly recommend it. I love this kind of show, and it is excellent. But thanks for watching. If you want to see more of me, you can subscribe down below. Thanks.